Good morning, ladies. A little project share today. Now it's called a Sewing Susan, and it was taken from a pattern I found from 1900s. So I followed the pattern religiously, and I decided afterwards we could do this a lot simpler. And what it consists of, well, first I'll tell you what it is. In the centre there is a little pin cushion, and you could put your stick pins on there. And on the inside, all the way round, you've got space for 8 cotton reels. And I thought you could either embellish the cotton reels, paint them, and put snippets on. You could use them as snippet rolls, or put your threads on. Embroidery threads, wool, you could put anything on them. But it was, I've just put a couple of bits of lace to show you. And rather than put a pin in the lace, I always put a bit of washi tape on, and that keeps it down and it doesn't rust the material either. So that's what it looks like. And I dare say you could do these in fabric. I might do a fabric one and I'll show you the difference. But all it is this. I've done another to show you how it goes together. All it is really is a larger doily and a slightly smaller doily on the top, and stitched in between I think I put some plastic mesh so that I could wash it. If it got dirty I could wash it. So you just do a little row of running stitches around there to keep that circle of plastic in, and then around the edge just take a couple of little stitches to keep the top section to the bottom section. Roughly I took about 2 inches each one. So then you've got these little holes to put your cotton reels in. And what I did was, you could either use, I crocheted this little cord, or you can use your own cord, or you could use ribbon, and you thread your ribbon through each cotton reel. So you put a cotton reel on, thread it through and just pop it underneath that first little stitch that you've made to join them. Put a cotton reel on and put a stitch. Put the loop underneath, so you've got a cotton reel and this running through all along. Then you make up a little circular pin cushion, 2 pieces of fabric together, or 2 doilies together. What I did was 2 pieces of fabric together first. Turn it in the right way, and then fill the little bag with either Victorians used to use sawdust. You can use rice. That's quite a good one, rice. Little plastic pellets. You can use, if you want to keep it lightweight, you can use ordinary toy filling. Anything that you use yourself for filling pin cushions or toys, whatever you use. And then on the top I put, well, I crocheted this, but you could use a little doily and a matching doily on the back, and then just stitch them together around the edge, and that gives you your inner. I did a darker one so that I can show you more clearly. There's your basic pin cushion. There's a little doily that I crocheted for the top, and I've just got one to do for the bottom, but I might just stitch it to the white section. Don't have to have one underneath. If you want to embellish this, you can. I've just started doing a little button for the top on that one, and I shall probably stitch it into the centre there and give it a little bit of definition. That's that one, and that's one I did, and they're more or less identical, these two. I didn't do one smaller on the top and bigger at the bottom. I did them the same, just see if it would make any difference. It doesn't really, it doesn't make any difference at all. You've still got your 8 sections. Make yourself a cord to thread through the cotton reels. So that was the latest little project that I'm in the process of making, and again that's the finished little item. I only got these empty reels, and they're about 1 3/4. Probably would take a little fatter one, but by the time you've got your threads on or your snippets, it would fill that little gap nicely. So it's a great little snippet roll holder for narrow ribbons, especially narrow ribbons and laces, or you could just use it for ribbons, and a little stick pin or pin cushion holder on the top. And that section you could wash, because these things get grubby, don't they, when they're in white. I dare say you could get away with washing that depending on the filling. If you did plastic beads for the filling, you could wash that. Or if it was fibre film, you could wash it too. But if you put rice in, you could have it for your tea. I thought that was a nice little project if you like crocheting, or if you want to use doilies that you've already got in your stash. So one day if you're bored, or if you've got time, which is funny, isn't it, if you've got time, make yourself one of those and keep you out of mischief. Well, thanks for looking in, ladies. Happy Sunday to you. I've just got one more video I want to show, something that I've purchased again. I've got to stop it. So I'll pop back later and have a chat with you then. Bye for now. Bye, ladies.